One of the most wonderful trips we've been on was to Cannes, which is in the south of France. Roopak and I have been to this glamorous city before, but this time, as we took Zen and Kai with us, we explored the place for fun and interesting things to do with children. And really, there is so much for kids in Cannes. Cannes is not just well known for its film festival, but it's also a significant place for the advertising industry. And this trip was particularly special for me because our show was entered in the Cannes Lions Awards. What could be more exciting?
Today we will see some new sights.
This is the famous red carpet.
Okay.
Some new experiences. Some stressful.
Shouting, no shouting.
Some wonderful. Also some interesting chats. So let's begin our tour of Cannes. This street is the famous La Croisette. Running along the Mediterranean Sea, the Croisette is a landmark in Cannes.
Doing my running like mama, yeah?
Oh my god, Zen, look at that! See, all these, look at that huge thing! Who's that? What's that? See that big yellow chap? Who's that? Who's that boy? That cat! That's a big cat, yeah!
We got to the venue for the Cannes Lion Festival, where the famous Cannes Film Festival is also held, and we got a chance to walk the red carpet.
So this is the famous red carpet, and if it was the film festival, we'd be walking up and waving out to everyone. Then how would we be waving out?
In Cannes, you see a lot of sites that have something or the other to do with films. Like the Walk of Fame. This has handprints of several famous celebrities. So walking along the street, you can stop and either look at them or even place your palm in the palm of your favorite celebrity.
Just alone. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah, it looks like a glove, you're right. But it's a handprint. See? He put his hand here. Who's that? Sylvester Stallone. Can you say that?
This was quite interesting for Zen.
Five generations.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Meryl Streep.
La Croisette is famous for its luxury shops, cafes and music. One thing special about Cannes is that you will find musicians at every corner. Art and entertainment is given a lot of importance here. Local art and music connects you to a place. Zen thoroughly enjoyed the music and even danced and joined the musicians.
Young children often get tired quickly, so always remember to carry a pram or stroller with you when you travel. When we were in Cannes with 2 children, our one stroller proved insufficient. Of course, there are moments when both of the babies only want mama, and that's when mama has to carry one, and thank God for Gaga, who can then take over.
In these cases, a pram or stroller can really be useful and comfortable. Walking these streets, we got a real taste of the place. We had a lot of fun, especially Zen.
One baby is sleeping, so it's kind of quiet time, but then the other one has decided to try and wake him up. So it's been quite hectic. So we found the perfect thing to keep him occupied, a toy store.
What is that one?
That looks like a little cow. Look at these beautiful dolls.
Sometimes it's toys and sometimes it's hats. Really, even the smallest things attract kids.
Put it on your head. No, I like black one.
Black one?
Okay.
Too big, yeah.
Look here.
Look at that.
Children have their own distinct choice. Zen chose his own hat and sunglasses. Kai is very small, so no demands. After a long walk on the street, it was now time for lunch. We went to a restaurant with the kids, and Roopak, who was busy with work, joined us when he got a chance.
Daddy meeting the
gentleman with the hat.
In Cannes, we had a lot of options for children's food, both vegetarian and non-vegetarian, so we didn't have much problem.
Really stressful. I'm managing, I don't know how.
But feeding 2 children at a table is like playing a tug-of-war. There is probably nothing more hectic than feeding 2 hungry kids.
See, I'll give you ketchup. Then please let Kai finish. Come on, let Kai finish his lunch. Then stop. Then look. Then look. Yummy. Yummy.
Thank God we had Gaga with us on the trip. My mom has helped me at every turn and has supported me. I am grateful that she came with us on this trip. Otherwise, it would have been really difficult to handle both the kids without her, as Roopak was predominantly there for work.
If you're traveling with kids, my suggestion is, if possible, try and stay in a service apartment, whether Cannes or some other place. This gives you a feeling of being at home.
Both the children and you will feel more relaxed. On the first day, you can buy all the daily necessities like food, milk, fresh fruits and vegetables from the nearby store or market. And then you can often cook food at home according to your own needs. This is usually easier and more cost-effective than eating out every day.
We are in the French Riviera in one of the most glamorous cities of the world, Cannes.
Coming up, a tour of the glamorous city of Cannes with the children.
This is a famous cheese shop. You want more? Melt down. So, it's part of being a mom.
I can see life through her eyes now, and her eyes are a completely new perspective.
Would you like to have kids?
I'm petrified of that.
When traveling with kids, packing for them can be more of a concern than packing for yourself. What to take, what to leave behind, especially when it comes to medicines. We asked this question to Dr. Ajit.
I think some things like fever reducers and all you can find over the counter everywhere. There are some medicines which you use for your child for common conditions like say cold or whatever, which you use your child for your child routinely, something to stop the vomiting, which you probably need to carry with you because
they are also used to it.
Yeah, they are used to it. You are comfortable with the product, and you don't want to go searching for a product if your child starts vomiting in a foreign country, for example. In India, probably the same products are available everywhere, so it doesn't really matter so much. But it still messes up your vacation to go and try to search for a chemist shop when the child is sick. So the common things for say vomiting, for fever reduction and all, you should definitely carry with you.
Okay.
And you can ask your doctor to probably give you a list of the common problems that you anticipate or what your children suffer from, and take medicines, carry medicines for that with you.
Okay. As always, I say, this is a platform for all of you to ask questions, give your suggestions and share tips. So if you have any questions like this, please do send them in and we'll try our best to answer them. Of course, with kids, you're up and about at the crack of dawn. So now I'm going to go for a run, pushing Kai in the pram. And then, in his Cannes look, is going to have a crap.
A 20-minute morning jog here every day. Whatever the place, I try and follow my fitness routine as much as possible. Even if you don't get a chance to go for a jog, running after kids gives you quite a lot of exercise anyway.
We are in the French Riviera in one of the most glamorous cities of the world, Cannes. Over this week, we're going to explore this beautiful place, and Zen and Kai are already feeling quite at home. Zen, as you can see, is in his glasses, he's got his little hat, and Kai's enjoying it too.
Oh look, Mama, there's another crate.
Yeah, it's another train. So let's go explore this beautiful place.
So we began our tour of Cannes in a toy train. In the train, we explored the different sites of La Souquette, aka the old city. If you're traveling with children, always carry a light snack and some water. You may need it at any time. Cannes has a very strong relationship with art and films, and this can be seen in the murals here that pay tribute to famous films and its characters.
This one at the bus stop depicts 100 years of cinema, and if you look closely, you can even see Mickey Mouse and Batman and Laurel and Hardy. So it's really beautiful.
Then we got to the cheese shop. Europe has more than 100 kinds of cheese.
This is a famous cheese shop with so many different cheeses.
Depending on their age, children should be given a chance to try different tastes. We tasted some different types of cheese.
Delicious! See?
Zen found it okay. But Kai loved it and demanded more.
You want more? Thank you very,
No
very,
problem.
very much.
Have these things.
Sightseeing is obviously something kids get a bit annoyed about. We've just had a little cheese, now we're having a bit of a meltdown. So it's part of being a mom.
Children have their moods and their capacities too. By this time, Zen was tired and irritated.
This street has things at much lower prices than on the Croisette and all the glamorous things that you associate with Cannes. So what we're trying to show is not just can you travel here with kids, but there's also another side to Cannes, which isn't just the big film stars and all that.
Exploring a new place requires a lot of walking, which becomes difficult for kids.
Kids more than anything in the universe, but sometimes when they're both screaming and shouting, honestly I just have to play a game like I'm running and playing catch and go.
My advice is to avoid guided tours when traveling with children, because this can become really hectic for them. And if you still want to do a guided tour, then take a tour that allows you to take breaks according to your kids' needs. We then arrived at a chocolate and cake shop. What better place to boost a child's mood?
Yummy? Bye. Yummy there, isn't it? Wow.
Zen got a chance to see a chocolate bear and eat a chocolate biscuit. He also got given a gift goodie bag.
Thank you.
Thank you too, bye.
Strolling around Cannes, I met some friends from India, and sitting with Shekhar Kapur, Raj and Balki, we talked about parenthood and childhood.
I used to get bored of people talking about the children. I thought, what a cliche. Till I had my own daughter, and then I became the greatest cliche. And I started to talk about it, and I didn't care if people were bored. I was showing pictures and talking about it all the time. And now that she's 12, she's my best friend. And honestly, if I was asked who would you like to travel with most, it's with her, because I can see life through her eyes now. And her eyes are a completely new perspective.
Do you like to have kids?
I'm petrified of having kids.
Really? Why?
Because I really like it. I don't know, I'm very scared of responsibility. I'm very scared of having to do things. I mean, I'm sure everybody would have gone through this stuff before.
Yeah, I know what you mean though. I mean, it is a huge thing, but honestly, once it happens and you just jump in.
That's what I hear.
Yeah.
But the jumping in requires some kind of courage, I think. I really admire people who've had children.
And Raj, tell me about you. What kind of daddy are you?
I'm a very normal daddy, nothing special like every single daddy do. But I think I say I will put in one word: creative daddy. I like to myself. I'm a kid, so I don't have a kids. I have friends, so I go and play with them. What exactly toys they have? Because when I was young, I don't have those toys. So for me, the toys are like exploring every day with them and just understanding. It's fun. I don't have that remote toys when I was young. So
Thank you very, very much and enjoy the rest of French Riviera.
thank you, Tara.
It's just stunning. We took the kids to the beach.
And then the good one.
Coming up, the fun and frolic of Cannes and the kids' enthusiasm.
And I do the good. Can I go in? We're going on the beach and then we're going on. I'm going to.
Running along the Croisette in Cannes is a beautiful beach with crystal clear blue water. It's just stunning. We took the kids to the beach. And even there, we found a special kids' play area. Zen loves beaches and the sea. So as easy as it was to bring him there, it was equally difficult to get him to leave.
Wait. I'm here and I do the go.
Most kids love animals, and Zen does too. So the highlight of our trip to Cannes was the Marineland. We saw a variety of fish and other sea creatures in the underwater aquarium.
Oh, look at the top, Zen. Look, on top.
Oh, very gingery.
Yes, very dangerous.
The most exciting were the massive white polar bears that we got to see up close.
Hi, wow! I'm as excited as them. Look, Zen.
Can I go in? Can I touch?
Then we met the sea lion, who won us over with his tricks. Zen befriended him and even shook his hand. We saw dolphins too. And now we're ending it with the big pièce de résistance, the killer whales. And please tell us a little bit about them.
In Marineland we have 5 killer whales. Just behind us is Inuk. There's a young male. I think maybe he's going to come and watch us a little bit. And we're just preparing the show because the show is in 6 minutes.
Okay, so good luck with the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and say bye to the killer whales. Bye. Bye. The Killer Whales show was very entertaining. Everyone was really impressed with how they performed in sync. Zen and Kai couldn't take their eyes off the whales. Seeing so many animals made this trip a hit with the kids. Stars of our show have said, let's call it a day and let's wrap up the shoot. And now I think it's time to go home. Don't you?
Yeah.
Like most of us, my family is my priority, and I give as much time as possible to my kids. But tonight, I had to take some time away from them for work and networking. A super party sponsored by Roopak's company, which I could go to with Roopak thanks to Gaga, who looked after the kids while we were away.
Roopak's company, Bang Bang Films, is hosting a party on the Quasette here in Cannes, and it is the shot party. So here we are.
So welcome to the Bang Bang Shot Party.
We have a bit of sad news. We didn't win, and felt quite bad. So although of course I was a little upset, and Roopak had to really sort of encourage me and mummy and the kids and say, there's always a next year, and we've just started, so this is just the beginning.
Life is full of ups and downs. We didn't win an award at Cannes, but we were motivated to do better. For me, it has always been more important to try than to win. A new country, new experiences, and a new environment. Enjoying all this with kids is quite a unique experience. A child's spirit can really inspire you. And being appreciated by her family is wonderful for any mother. When we got back from Cannes, Zen, Kai and their daddy gave me a wonderful surprise gift that immediately wiped away any trace of disappointment I may have been harboring from not winning. Diamonds are an amazing way to make someone feel loved. And I was bowled over by this amazing surprise. I then put on the beautiful jewelry and was whisked away by Roopak for a surprise dinner. In the next episode, we're going to learn some lessons while at play.
So I'm going to be the big boss.
Some fun and some fights.
Say sorry to Raya, otherwise I'm going.
Oh, very nice.
Fun and games with special children. And a chat with a new mother.
माँ बनने का एहसास बहुत ही खूबसूरत होता है. It's one of the nicest feelings.